Ooh. Ooh. Right, I'm live on YouTube because Facebook wouldn't let me go live. How annoying. So I'm going to post this to Facebook and tell everybody that I'm here. It's because, I'll tell you what it is, I've changed Facebook passwords and everybody's looking for us, dearie me. Yes, it was me. Of course it was me. It's asking us if I want to change my password. No, I don't. I just want to post that video. Sorry. He's bang. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hopefully they'll see that. So, hello. Yep. I can see some of you on. Usually we're live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. However, right, I've got something to share with you. I've emailed everybody that's on my list to say you've seen the most recent upcoming programme. Let me find it for you actually. I'll need to airdrop it to myself. Give us a minute. So, hope you've all had a good day. Here we go. Right, I've got tons of screens open in front of me here, you see. Right, there we are. So, as you can see, this is called the Reset and a 28-day nervous system reset. Input, not output. And if you could think of these words, restore, regulate, release, and return is what it's all about. So good evening everybody. Sorry I'm late. I'm a good half an hour late because I couldn't get live on Facebook. If you're ever looking for me and I said I'd go live, come here because this is where I'll be. I'm really glad that you've joined me tonight because I want to share something that's been in my head and in my heart and in my life, privately and business-wise, for a while now. And what I want to show you and talk you through tonight is not another programme, it's not another challenge, it isn't another weight loss programme. In fact, I don't think this is about your body at all. I think this is, and I know this is, about your nervous system. And I know for so many people, that's where everything is going wrong and has gone wrong. I want to ask you a quick question before we really get into this is, how many of you genuinely feel like yourselves right now? How many of you that feel like, yeah, I'm me, I'm who I'm supposed to be? Not the version of you that's functioning right now probably, and not the version of you that's getting through the day. The real you, the calm you, the grounded you, the present you, that one. Because I speak to hundreds of people regularly, and what I see is not a lack of motivation, and it's not even a lack of discipline either, and it's not a lack of knowledge. People know what to eat, people know what to exercise, how they should be exercising. People know that they need to sleep more, they need to look after themselves, prioritise themselves. Information is not the problem. Everything's so accessible and so free, actually. The problem is this. We're trying to create extraordinary lives from exhausted nervous systems. That's where it's at for me. And I know that for a fact. We've become masters at output and complete beginners. In fact, not even getting out the blocks with regards to input. We've learned how to push, how to strive, how to achieve, and how to keep going. But nobody ever really taught us how to recover, how to regulate, how to truly rest and connect and go in the way. We've built lives that our nervous systems were never ever supposed to live. Constantly switched on, always available, always scrolling. And listen, honestly, that's been my life for the best part of it. Always consuming, always comparing, always thinking, always producing, exhausting. And somewhere along that way, we've mistaken exhaustion probably for success. We've normalised feeling overwhelmed. You have. You've normalised anxiety or anxious periods that come and go. We've normalised that. We've normalised rushing, never sitting still. We've normalised survival mode. Animals in the wild, they're great. Like, we'll go back to that wildebeest story or the wee deer in the wild. They're chased on a daily basis by, life-threatening animals that are about to kill them. Maybe no deer here, but we'll think about the jungle. And we'll think about, a gazelle. On a daily basis, they are chased. And they get over it quickly. And they go over it quickly because they complete the stress cycle. We don't. We stifle. We be quiet. We silence. The stuff that we want to say, we keep in. It's either not PC, or we're going to upset somebody, or we're going to lose our job, or so we'll keep all of this in. And we've normalised surviving. And we've forgotten what thriving actually feels like. For years and years and years and years. So this is not about your body. And this is not about weight loss. I've coached people, literally thousands of people, thousands and thousands and thousands, to transform their bodies, lose weight, build confidence, improve their health, improve their lab reports, their blood work. And I absolutely love that, don't get us wrong. But over the last few years, something inside me has massively, massively shifted. Honestly, it's a feeling. And if you're around me, you'll feel it. If you're in my stuff, in my programs, you'll feel it. It's too obvious not to. I've realised that your output could only ever be as good as your input. That you cannot create this extraordinary life from an exhausted nervous system. Maybe you've spent years and years and years financially on your knees. What does that do to your system? What does that do to how you function? It strains it so much. And we've all been there. I've been there, you've been there, probably. You can't make your best decisions when you're in constant survival mode. You're just getting through the day. You're just putting one foot in front of the other. You can't access your creativity and your most abundant self, your most loving self, your most giving self when you give your best to something. Permanently in survival mode. Like you're being, wrung out. And you feel it. You feel bedraggled, you maybe feel tired, sore, achy, overweight. When you're feeling like that, what do? You tend to eat crap as well. This is not what this is about, but it's all linked. It's so linked. You can't experience peace if your nervous system is amped up to the max like that all the time. Because ultimately you never feel safe. And that's not any good. And that's why I've created the reset. Because that's what it is. A 28-day nervous system reset. Not to change who you are, but to help you return to who you truly, really are. Because that healing isn't about becoming a new person. Healing is removing everything that stopped you being yourself. Over that, or these 28 days, we're going to restore and regulate and release and return. We're going to use loads of different tools and somatic breath work, because your breath is one of the most powerful ways you can communicate directly with your nervous system. I know that now. I've just invested heavily in this for you. Your breath is like the remote control for your body. When you change your breathing, you change your state. When you change your state, you change your physiology, you change your biochemistry, you change your psychology. This program, for most people that I know, and if you've been with me, is for you. I still have lots and lots of conversations with you, and I hear you and I see you. And this is what's required, not a meal plan. This. We'll meditate, we'll journal, not because journal's fashionable, by the way, but because something, and sometimes the greatest conversations you'll ever have is the one that you have with yourself. And when you get it from your head, through the pen and onto the paper, and then you've got the courage and the conviction to start speaking it, that's powerful. We'll meditate, not to empty your mind, not to empty your mind at all, but to stop your mind controlling you, to get out of your head and back into your body, into feeling again. We'll use sound. Sound is so healing. Sound's been around for millions of years. Stillness, reflection, recovery. We'll even explore fasting, but not in a way that you know it. Not fasting for weight loss, fasting from noise, from overstimulation, constant distraction, and always needing more. Because sometimes the heaviest weight that you're carrying is definitely not in your body, it's in your nervous system, it's locked in. Imagine waking up without feeling that dread. Imagine waking up feeling calm and in a good place and in a good position and in a good situation. Clearer, more patient, more present, more loving, more caring, more energetic, more creative, making decisions from peace instead of pressure. Imagine that. Because a dysregulated nervous system does not feel peaceful, and every single one of us has been there. A peaceful nervous system makes better decisions, creates healthier relationships. You're trying to run your relationship through a dysregulated nervous system and an overstimulated one. I don't know how you're doing it. And it's probably not a good outcome. And it probably doesn't feel good. Both sides. It improves your nervous system's healthy, it improves your leadership qualities, your parenting, your business. It changes absolutely everything. The quality of your life will never constantly rise above the quality of the nervous system that you've got right now. Let that sink in. Think about your life. Think all the things that have happened. You might try and pin it on a thing, but think of your life and think of all the things that have happened, all the times that you've not closed that stress cycle. You've kept it all in. You've stored it, you've locked it, it's in, it's locked tight. You might not even be able to speak about it right now. I'm going to help you release it. Oh my God, am I going to help you release it? The quality of your relationships, your health, your confidence, your finances, your everything is affected. And ultimately your happiness is locked in and interwoven through this nervous system. So if you've got poor gut health, that vagus nerve that runs from way down here or way up here into the brainstem is constantly taking information from your gut to your brain and hitting everything in between, literally. So if there's a problem down here, there's a problem up here. If there's a problem up here, there's problems somewhere else, and it shows up somewhere in the body. And sometimes that nervous system is amped up so much it could trigger ill health, an autoimmune condition, a skin problem, asthma, arthritis, any itis, any inflammatory situation that's going on in the body. Your nervous system could be so overstimulated you're not even aware of it, but you feel these things. Maybe it's even weight gain. Maybe it's your nervous system. This isn't self-care. This is foundational care. This isn't a luxury. This is an absolute necessity. This isn't about escaping your life either. It's about finally feeling safe enough to fully live. To fully live your life and feel safe enough to do so. And can I say something from my heart? I honestly believe this is one of the most valuable, call it, things I've ever created. Not because it's the biggest program or not because it's the most expensive, none of that. But because of what it has the potential to give you. Peace, presence, clarity, calm, safety, awareness, a sense of coming home to yourself, connection with you. This isn't something I've put together over a weekend, or I will do, by the way. It launches on the 27th of July, which is the Monday. It's not something I'll throw together. It's not something I'm preparing over a weekend. This is literally most recent years of feeling, of connecting, of knowing exactly what it is that I need, what it is that you need, searching the world for things to really truly help. Years and years of coaching people to really know what you truly need. Years of studying behaviour, of understanding stress and health and performance, recovery, and now recently breath work. Nervous system regulation. I've poured everything I believe into thinking about how I bring this programme to life for you, and I genuinely believe this could be one of the greatest gifts I've ever been able to give to my community. Whether you recognise that tonight or not, I honestly don't know. I don't know where your head might be. You might believe that you need another meal plan. You might believe that you need another workout. I don't believe you do. So whether you're ready for this, I don't know. Whether you'll even hear what I've got to say right now, I don't know. But if there's even a tiny part of you that's thinking, I don't really feel like myself anymore, then I want you to trust me. You need to be part of this, because this isn't about becoming somebody different. It's only about remembering the person you've always been underneath the stress and the nervous system dysregulation. Now, the doors aren't open yet for the programme. They will be on Wednesday. Tonight isn't asking you to buy anything. Tonight is just about planting a seed, really. And over the coming days, I'm going to show you exactly what 28 days will look like and exactly what's included and exactly how we're going to be working together. The programme itself is $199, but when the doors first open on Wednesday, there's an early bird price. And if you want to be in on it, you'll need to get your eyes on it on Wednesday and jump in. If you know me, and I think you do, you'll know I don't like extending offers. I don't want to keep talking about price. This isn't, obviously there's got to be a price on it. It's not about that. This is about what you actually need. And I'm marrying the two together because I want to truly help you, not superficially help you, not the weight loss, because that'll come. When you do all this, that'll be easier. Sometimes your intuition whispers to you long before your mind catches up. We've spent years sort of knowing this. I think the next chapter is about helping people truly transform the way they experience life. That's what I think. That's what I think I'm here for. I don't even think you're hearing me. Because my mic is still plugged into my phone. And if that's the case, I think I might cry or die. There's still 17 of you, so you must be hearing me in some way, shape or form. Yeah, you are. I think my microphone's just picked up though. So sorry. Yeah, seems to be going. So do you hear me? If you do, put some sort of comment or a love heart or something. What's the point in having success if you never actually feel it? And what does success mean for you? For me, it's more about inner peace and calm and feeling whole than it is anything else. What's the point of achieving? Thank you. What's the point of achieving everything that you've ever wanted if your nervous system can never actually let you enjoy it? The reset isn't about becoming more successful. I coach people. If it's business coaching, we could do that, but that's not this. It's about becoming more whole. Do you feel me? I genuinely can't wait for this programme. I can't. And I'll take you on this journey with me, and it will make a huge difference in your life. I know that for a fact. So one final thought. Pause for a few seconds and just think about this. The world doesn't need another exhausted high achiever. It needs more people who are truly connected to what serves them, to what's good for you. Not what you're good at, to what's good for you. And on that note, I'm going to end it there. I'm really sorry I was late. over the coming days. Lots will come out. This will go on sale on Wednesday. If any of this spoke to you, you'll find a way to be there. You'll be on it. And if you've got any questions, anything at all, you can contact us at any time. It's support@shelleybooth.co.uk. Contact us anytime. Okay? Right, lots of love. Take it easy, everybody. I'll catch up with you very soon. Keep watching my Instagram, keep watching my Facebook, because that's where all the stuff will go. Okay, see you later.